Good morning, Saturday morning. First thing I have to do today is figure out what we're doing for Black Friday, make some flyers for that because that's next Friday. And then I need to decide whether we're doing our 2-year anniversary next weekend or the weekend after. So after that, back to listing GameCube, and then we'll see what happens today. One other thing that's worth noting that's going on this weekend near us is the Toronto Game Expo. It's pretty much the biggest video game expo in the GTA of the year. We've had it one of two ways. We've had it where it's been really, really slow when that event is going on, but we've also had it where it's been one of our busiest days because people didn't find what they were looking for at the show, and then we're one of the closer game stores, so people stop on the way. Just finished up getting our Black Friday flyer set up with the help of Google AI Nano Banana. I love this, using this for stuff like this. So we uploaded our logo. We said everything that we want on the flyer. We need a video game themed Black Friday flyer made for our store, Moonshine Gaming. I've included a picture of our logo. Sales will be the following, blah, blah, blah. Include that it's on Friday, November 28th, and that sales are available in store. So this was the first one they gave us, which I didn't really like because these are buy two, get one free, which you can see there, but it's kind of looks like it's connected to that, not that. So I just told them to make me another option. I said, give me a few options. So they gave me that one again, and then this is the one we decided to take. Sorry about that. We just had a few people pop in for some trade-ins. First person brought in this Skyrim, traded it, basically straight up traded it for Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. And then the second person brought in some 64 stuff, a 64 controller, Loose Parappa the Rapper on PSP, the Wedding Mario Amiibo, and then a couple games, Namco Museum, Mario 64, Forsaken 64, and Pokemon Stadium. All need to be heavily cleaned. Back to the Black Friday ad. The only other thing that they messed up was our logo. It's the text at the top is obviously not what our normal logo is. But it's funny because this text was actually, when we were picking our logo, that was one of the options. So that's weird. Maybe there's something in the file of the logo that had that old logo in there somehow. I don't know how they got that, but we're just going to keep it like that. It's fine. Thank you, Google AI. If you're wondering what these are, which is my history, we also use this to make all of our thumbnails for YouTube. It's just way faster. I've just decided that I'm going to put a speaker in the front door. So the front door is there. You go into the front door and then you turn left and come through this door. So I want to put a speaker right when you come in the front door. And I think I want it to just play the damn theme song from GoldenEye 64 on repeat all the time. I think that'd be hilarious. So now I have to look into speakers and what would work out there and something that can be secure enough that it's not going to get taken. All right, we got these ready. We're going to wait until Sunday night to put these up in the store and up in the window. One will go right there. This one will go in front of us. And the reason we wait till the end of the weekend, because sometimes if people see there's a sale happening the next weekend, it dissuades them from shopping the current weekend. So we normally wait until the end of the weekend before we post the sales for the upcoming weekend, if that makes sense. This is pretty funny. I was scrolling on YouTube for something to watch while I was listing these GameCube games, and for some reason the algorithm popped up my very first video that I ever put on YouTube, and it's super cringy. Look at that flow.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in
and the
to
unkempt
Moonshine
beard.
Gaming, video number 1. So I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a while now. I had one when I was younger, but that was...
I'm not going to subject you to the torture of watching that. I'm so awkward on camera, but yeah, that is funny. Currently $250. We just had a pretty crazy walk-in trade. This is wild for a walk-in. Let's go through it. Some loose Pokemon Red, 2 copies of Yellow, trading card game, Kirby's Dream Land. All of these are in very good condition and complete in box. So we got the Pokemon Silver, both Legend of Zelda, Oracle games, Ages and Seasons, Link's Awakening DX, Pokemon Crystal, 4 Swords, Super Mario 3 on Game Boy Advance, Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2004. The only thing that's missing from all of these is the cards from that. Fire Emblem 1, Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, Gundam Seed, Battle Assault, Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Golden Sun 1 and 2, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. This Game Boy Color, which has a beat up back and needs a speaker replacement, but does turn on. This is really cool. A Game Boy case, complete in box Mario Kart Wii. Some nice magazines, Metal Gear Solid Complete Guide, the Metal Gear Solid 4 PlayStation Magazine, Resident Evil 5 Collector's Edition Guide, Spirit Tracks Collector's Edition Guide, Phantom Hourglass Guide, Uncharted 2. This is kind of cool. So this was a pre-order bonus for Mirror's Edge. It's a bag. Then we got the Bioshock 2 Special Edition, the Diablo 3 Collector's Edition for PC. Everything's in there. Most of it's sealed, actually. Sealed DualShock 2. Very cool. Diablo. This was brought in by another customer, but I'm just adding it into this. He just gifted it to the store. So StarCraft 2, and he said StarCraft 1 is in there. And then there's the guide for StarCraft 1. A PSP 1001 model with the case. A couple games. This, I was told, was never released in North America, so that's cool. Lumens. And then the GameCube to Game Boy Advanced wire. Wow, what a trade-in. This boxed handheld stuff is insane. That all came from Craig. Craig, if you're watching this, thanks so much for bringing that in. And see where the rest of the day takes us. Wow, it was slammed for the last 2.5 hours. It's 5:45. We have 15 minutes before we close. We had 3 more trade-ins. Jake, Jake's brother, and Jordan. So Jordan saw... You've probably seen he's been in here a bunch of times. He won't show his face on camera. I'm trying to convince him to. Maybe we'll get him to next time. But he always brings us in awesome stuff. So he saw the clean, complete in box Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games that came in this morning. And he just had to have some of them. So he traded these in and upgraded towards complete in box copies of Seasons, Ages, Crystal. He also picked up both Fire Emblems and Kingdom Hearts. All complete in box, all super clean, crazy stuff. Yeah, and then he brought these in, Fire Emblem and Sonic Advance and Sonic Pinball Party as well. These 2 are just boxes, and I think manual in there. Not sure about the manual in there. And then Modern Warfare. And then Jake's brother, he brought in this stuff, and he put it towards our complete in box Metroid GameCube, which we've had in here for a bit, but is now gone. It used to be right there. And this is complete in box Red Dead Redemption 2 PS4 Pro bundle. This is just the case and paperwork. That, I believe, is just the case. Yeah, just the case. And then these 4 are complete in box: Eternal Darkness, Def Jam Fight for New York, Master Quest, and Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. And then Jake brought in these to put towards Spider-Man 2 on PS1. And he picked up also Pokemon Snap Manual. So complete in box Sheep Raider, complete in box Time Splitters 2. He pawned off these Yu-Gi-Oh cards on me, which I probably will go into the back and never to be seen again. And this was kind of the coolest thing. So this was a dot hack promo, pre-order bonus, something. I know these things are pretty uncommon, but this is really cool. So awesome. Thanks for all 3 of you guys for bringing these trades if you're watching this video. And let's go through the rest of our sales for today. Not including the stuff we just mentioned that Jake's brother, and Jordan just picked up. We sold Mortal Kombat X on PS4, Breath of the Wild on Switch, Shin Megami Tensei 5 on Switch, Pokemon Violet on Switch, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu on Switch, Vice City on PSP, a hard PSP case. All that stuff Jordan picked up. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy on Switch, Extreme G, Xena, and Rainbow Six on the N64, as well as an N64 memory card, 1 t-shirt, a GameCube controller, Champions of No Wrath on PS2, and Dick Tracy on Sega Genesis, Octopath Traveler on Switch, Quest 64, 5 figures from the figure bin, Gex 64, some pizza candy, Q-Billion on Game Boy, 2 bargain bin games, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 on the Switch. Wow, that was an extremely awesome day. Thanks to anybody who came in. Thanks to anyone who traded. We had like 6 trades today. That's wild. Especially on a Saturday. When it's busy, it's hard to process, but we try and, process them as fast as possible. But yeah, really awesome day. Thanks to everyone. We'll see you guys tomorrow.